And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. All right, continuing the major track issues here. So I'm going to want, at a minimum, of like 4 track to start. And I'm thinking we're going to do right in here. So, unfortunately, we're going to need to bend this around a little bit. Because then I want to dip underneath. Something like that. We're kind of pointing over here. So let's point it a little bit more. That way I can gracefully curve into there. And I just want that to be right. This first one needs to be pretty good, because all the rest are going to follow. Okay, so there's one. Wow. We're going to have this one follow underneath. And you're going to get poked out. And then let's take another one. Starting with 4. Now, of course, I'm not going to need all 4. But, you know, we'll have them. And we'll have 4 extras just in case demand gets a little crazy. Okay, so this sorts of things. So the general consensus that I got from the comments was, you know, this is the game. You know, part of the, you know, a very large part of the game is laying track and figuring out all the solutions for things. And to skip all of that would be to sort of skip the core of the game. And while I agree, I'm going to try to show as much as possible in here without being too boring. So, you know, I really go by views in a video and other things, but you know, if a series starts getting 10 views, then I know I'm probably doing something wrong. Let's go here and like here, and then this. Let's do right there. I don't know why I like that look so much, but very industrial looking setup. Okay. Oil. There we go. Like that little look right there, you know, if you look at these, it looks very much like a very busy area when you have all those set up right there. Okay. So, we now have oil supply. So let's set up that line. This is going to be black for reasons. So that's going to go there to there. And this is going to be oil for fuel supply. So yeah, I always do my crude oil supply is black. Okay, now we have some decisions to make here. There are two different stations to deliver oil to, going to south. So we're going to do a new line, or this is fuel rather, and I'm going to do fuel as yellow. So we're going to do from here to this one, to here, to here, to this one, back to here. Oh, and it looks like I did those wrong. So, yeah. Those are definitely not going the way that I wanted them to. So, road, this. I don't know. It's hard to know which way those go. So, I'm going to bulldoze this. But we're going to try to build another one in its place, going the other way. Bingo! Ha ha ha! Yes! And why are you doing that? We're gonna restart. We're gonna redo this because. So we're gonna go to here. Oh, I can't do the two there. So we're gonna start from here to here to there, and then to there, so Hickory Street to the waypoint to this thing, to 4th to the waypoint to the thing. There we go. That's a nice clean line. And this is going to be south fuel supply. Okay. You know, I really would like to pick orange for this, but I just used orange. So, you know what? We're gonna run with it. So, south fuel supply is good to go there. Now, we're going to still try to supply all of, oh yeah, we can supply all of the industry down here with one stop. So that's going to make that a little easier. And we're going to go a little darker yellow. And again, let's start at the stop. Start at the stop. And then go to here, to here. And I don't like how that is working. So View Street, South Waypoint. I think View Street, we're going to need to add this waypoint after that. Now, why are you doing something weird like that? View Street to the waypoint here from South Halt, which is the fuel supply, South Halt back to View Street. Why are you... Are you locked in on that one? Terminal 1. Aha! Terminal 2. Ha ha ha! Yes! I am liking that new feature. Thank you very much. So this is going to be southeast fuel supply. And we have a good amount of demand down here. Not too bad. 235. Sure we can supply that demand. But yeah, that gets a good amount. I mean, we missed a couple that are way up here. But, you know, what is what it is. I don't even, yeah, see, this one wouldn't even get that many. So, you know, you build outside the lines, and that's what you get. All right, so that means we are going to start with a little demand and go from there. which is nice. We have plenty of space here, and we have no left turns, except for, you know, obviously the left turns into this station, but that's completely unavoidable. And then we need a vehicle depot. A depot. So let's there we go. And that'll let them have two different lanes right up to going in, which is weird. I really wish the game wouldn't do this to me, but it definitely doesn't like sharing the load, so to speak. So I should have this line here. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. One way, because it's going to be one train per line. And so right now our demand won't be much. It will be roughly 348 plus, what was this, 200 and something? Yeah, 235. So, you know, around 600, which is pretty, I mean, it's still pretty good. It'll be able to be more than, you know, what we're designed for here, but let's quickly, rapidly, and swiftly, all the same thing, bump up that supply demand. So this is where things get a little wonky. We have a few lines that we can use. We have one coming from the hub, but they're in the opposite side of where we need them. So you can see this is swinging out like this. That's literally the wrong side. I do wish there was a way to hide the buildings and get a better underground view. That would go a long ways to help out. I could try to increase the number of rail underneath, but I don't know if that would really mess up all of this stuff. So let's see if we can't do something really crazy over here. We're gonna try, because hub, I want to get the hub happy and operational ASAP. So let's see if we can't dial this one down a little bit. Collision, 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 collision. Okay. I know it's colliding with that. So, well, there we go. Oh no, right there. That works. And I don't think, yeah, we're not really hitting anything in here. But that goes deep. Look how deep that, I mean, that goes so far down. I wonder if it's right there, if we can bring it up a little bit. Nope, we can't bring it up anymore. That barely grazes. We're definitely not going to be able to use this other line other than coming in from the top. I think that's the only way that we're going to be able to use that. But yeah, we're not hitting any other lines. We're going way under this one. Look how far, I mean, we are going way below all of that stuff. So yeah, this line here is, this is a doozy. We're already supplying up here, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, let's get her done there. And then I'm gonna skip the 4 here, and we're gonna go. Let's see. We're gonna go. So these 4 basically are gonna be for over here. So this, well, I'm gonna need a. Let's see, a west or far west, west, northwest. All of those are going to go over this direction. Did I put enough track on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm short 1, so I'm gonna need to borrow one of these. So, like far west, west, northwest, and then I think the hub can be the next one. Or should we make? Nah, hub can be, I think, this one here. Because do far west. That's way over there. That can come up and around and try to meet its way back. And then west, and then northwest. So that's 3, and then the hub can be number 4, which is this guy right there. So let's try and see what we have to do there. Oh, that's a crazy curve. But the other ones can actually go right alongside that and maybe bridge over. Because going under might not be possible, but bridging over to get them close, that I think might be possible. Okay, so we're gonna go with it. We're gonna run with it. And we also want a. Oof, that is crazy. We need a terminal or a hub or whatever you call that thing. Depot. Okay, so I could put the depots on this side too. I could definitely do that. I might have to do that for the other 3 because they're going to be, the track are going to be really, it's going to be gnarly in here. Oh, it's going to be so gnarly. Granted, we'll be able to go underneath. Like this one, we're not, right now there's nothing going underneath. This one looks like we have 1. No, this one doesn't have any track underneath, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Just hard to see. But we're not using any of the underground track there either. So we'll be able to manage that. All right, so we've got this one connected to the hub, which boosts our demand now another 500. So that is a huge amount of demand. Let's get that line running. The rest of these are going to be pure yellow. So we're going to go from here to the hub. And this is going to be hub fuel supply. Do we have any other ones that we need? We have the crude, we have the road. Okay. So let's try to get lines over here. This is going to be interesting. We don't even need to use the underground one there because we got this one to deliver to. Which means, oh Lord, yeah. That one that I set up over here, I'm going to have to move that. So this one here, this one has to become over here. So I need this line right there for the fuel. And then this bottom one, this was for a possible link to another city somewhere. So, how do I want... What is... Yeah, you're connected. I know you're connected. If we run you a little bit. Yeah, this guy sees the way. Oh, I needed to change the terminal because the terminal is where... Okay. So it's definitely distinct on the terminal. Good to know. Good to know for the future. I'm hoping that it doesn't break this. How's my oh, look at that. I love it. So hopefully when we start getting the fuel running. Okay. Now, I'm going to pause it again. A lot of this is going to be in pause mode for reasons. So, far west, how are we going to line these up? First of all, they're going to have to come from here. We got to be careful not... Yeah, see how it like bends through that line there? I want to make sure we are distinct from that. Okay. Because I'm going to have to go under a lot of this. I would think to go over it, but under it I think is the best course at this point. I'm not going to go the closest one there. I'm going to go the second one, just in case we need that other one for something else. Can I get the icon little do? There it is. I need this to be... Where's my little dot? There it is. All the little icons and stuff in there make it hard to see sometimes. Now, this is where it's getting really gnarly. Auto save. Okay, so we're going under all of that, which is good. And we're square. Okay. That is a massive amount of rail. We're going to double this up because this is then going to go and connect up to there. Just like so. Connected there. Swept underneath that factory, connected up here. And that one is now, for better or worse, connected up. Now for the really tricky part is getting all of this stuff working. So I think I'm going to get a line going here. Get a second one here. And try our best to link these up to way over there. Okay, I want these right in there. Why did that not... See, it's why what are you, what exactly are you trying to do to me here, game? I mean, that's fine, but would have liked a little bit more of a thing. So it's cool that they separate like that. I like that, but it's actually trying to get them to match up a little bit more. Okay, let's... Oh, this is going to be an expensive line right here. A very, very expensive line. Because we are going to have to go up with this. Alignment collision. What? Aha. Okay. Which means we need to extend these out a little bit more. Something like that. And let's pick... What? Oh, okay, 340. That's what I wanted. That actually works. Hard to believe, but it actually works. And we are more or less pointing the proper way there, so I'm going to build that. Our first major bridge. And let's see if we can do it again. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Boy, it really doesn't like when it links up so much. Okay. And bingo. All right, now this line connects up to there. And this line connects up to there. Ooh-wee! That's some bridge. That's like a 20-mile long bridge right there. All the way through. Okay. So that would be these two here. Let's link you up. And you can go right in like that. So... let's get you separated out over here. You out like that. All right, now this one, that is going to have to go way up here. So that might have to be doubled up depending on how we run things. So I'm curious on how that's going to run. That is such a long ways away. And in point in fact, it would have been better. Oh, I might have to rethink this. To split this off and go up north with it. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, take this line, split this off on this bridge somewhere, and then head up north. Because I am thinking this is the far or the northwest here. This is going to need to be double tracked, similar to what we did with our far east for construction materials, just because of how far away it is And having this track, I don't want to be sitting in bulldoze mode. That would be... So like this track, if that's going to be far west or northwest, northwest is actually more or less the same area as westy. So my westy line goes right in through here. Well, I think that we might be able... Let's go in here. We're gonna rethink this. And maybe even a little bit more. Okay, so let's take our far... Let's take this one and put it in there, right? And we're going to take this line. Where did that come from? Oh, get rid of you. This line we're going to split into both of these. So we're going to share this track between two different lines up to a certain point. Okay, so they're going to be, you know, the terminals, they're going to be separated by terminals, no doubt. But this track, this middle track here, and then coming into this, we're going to need to separate out at some point to get it up to here. So we can then join it like right into there. That's my cow line. I don't really want to interrupt that at all. How is my underground? Ideally, we would go under all of this, like under all of this to bring it out to here. But I'd like to have this at least pointing in the general direction, which I think it is. Okay, and then if we go under all of that up to like here. Yeah, we're crossing a lot of stuff, so let's dip that under. Now, where exactly do we want to come out here? Well, that's a long tunnel. Auto save, auto wash. And that's dipped down. I could bridge over that. Oh, that actually sounds like a good plan. So we got a nice graceful dip in this line here. So let's do that. And then we're gonna branch off of this line, like right in here. Something like this. And try can we hook you up? There we go. Too much slope, it says. Well, how about we raise you up to there? We split the track. Ooh, wow, look at that. I didn't expect that to do that. Let's dial this back. To like here. I'm not sure why that is. There we go. I want to keep that on an even plane. And then dial it into my line. Okay. So if we have to bulge it here, we can do that. Perfect. Oh. That would be my sub notification that I still can't get rid of. Whatever. Okay. That comes in beautifully right here and links that up. Yeah, look how beautiful. That's just perfect right there. That's exactly what it would look like. Okay, so we now have this shared between the two lines. So there's a small section of track here that's being shared. I could make that even a shorter span. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. And then that long stretch goes all the way up to the northwest. So, that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.